kick as Liam Jones kicks it off for Kansas, and we're underway in Lawrence. Trevor White along with Terrence Williams, and already flags in their loss last week against Kansas. Initially, Terrence Williams
played here as well.
Williams again in the backfield. He gets the carry. It's for Baylor on their first possession. Brewer back to pass, in trouble. No penalty marker in the backfield. Brewer running in. He's about the defensive front from last week's effort against Kansas State. Some pressure in on the kick as well. Fair catch called for. Go in motion. Stanley back to pass. They set up the screen. Beautifully executed, but nice pursuit. They really love Taylor Young in the way he runs around the field. Ball tipped at the line receivers for the Jayhawks. Stanley can run a little bit, out of trouble, and he finds his receiver. Good for a first down for the Jayhawks. Again, they empty out the backfield. Pressure from Baylor and a drop. Tight ends within this Big 12, but Johnson is one of them as they give the ball to Hebert.
A lot since that day.
Moving quick, Kansas. Stanley steps up, going end zone, and it is incomplete. And a weapon for Gabriel Rui is 48-yarder. Plenty of distance, but no good.
They hit that.
Charlie Brewer's second possession on offense, and the defensive.
And no place for Terrence Williams to go.
Williams on the play pass, and the throw behind in the backfield with Brewer, another freshman. Brewer on 3rd and 10. They set up the screen. Ebner's got it. Convoy in front of him. Steven Sims back deep for Kansas. Angled punt to the right side. Checks up on Martin. See if they get him the football here in possession number 2, and immediately they go. And the blocking out in front of him. Handoff this time. Play clock down to 10. Pressure from the outside. Hit as he threw it incomplete. But just not enough time. Gavin Holmes back, calls for the fair catch. Tough starting field position for Baylor. Possession number 3. Another handoff goes to Williams, and Williams gets the carry again, and swarming is that 3rd and 7. They're going to keep it in the hands of Brewer. Plenty of room to run. Tail end of that ball game. No Zach Smith available as Ebner gets the carry. Stopped on the outside. Both these teams have been decimated by injuries as Brewer trying to lift up the top, and incomplete. Really young club coming up here from Waco. Brewer on a nice out route. You see what he could do in that comeback against West Virginia as Ebner gets the carry, and he's stopped in the backfield. Strickland banged up. The club in Lawrence. Setting up the screen again. Ebner out of the backfield. Nice cut. 3rd and 12 for Baylor. Back to pass. Brewer steps up. Hits Williams out of the backfield at his own 8-yard line. Connor Martin back to kick it. Good kick.
The playbook.
Stanley calls his own number. Stanley. Plenty of time to throw. Cross the middle. And he's able. Freshman in the backfield now is Stanley. Play pass out to Sims. Got the edge.
Patrick. There's Taylor Young on that tackle.
Jumbo package. Handed off on the inside. Running room for Herbert. This Kansas offense moving quick from the outset. In route to Sims. 3 out to the left for Carter Stanley. Back to pass again. Looking right side. He's got an open man overthrough. 3rd and 10. Stanley flush left. He's going to run it himself. Trying to get to that first tough week last week. Trying to angle this one. They're going to fake it. He's got plenty of room out in front of him. Stumbles.
Really wait till to see what he was going to do.
Trying the end around to Sims. Room on the right side. Cuts it back upfield.
To get Sims the ball.
Moving fast again. They go outside with a sweep. Plenty of space down the left side. Play pass. Here comes Stanley. Left side. Sims back shoulder. Incomplete. Give goes to Herbert up the middle. Kansas 3rd and 5. Stanley to Sims, and a great stop. Tries this one from 38, and this kick is right down the chute. Ready to kick it off, Liam Jones. It'll be Trevor White into the end zone.
I think at some point you're just sort of bred to be the quarterback.
Brewer back to pass, has a man wide open. That is Denzel Mims going down the right side. And finally, now under center goes Brewer. Play pass and stuff. Just his second sack of the year for Deneen. Brewer puts it up. End zone, caught, and a touchdown for Baylor.
To Holmes.
Martin.
James Washington you'll see later today.
Kick by Jay Sedgwick into the hands of Sims.
Good tackle.
After that last drive by Kansas, but they stick with Carter Stanley. Empty the backfield. Stanley goes outside.
Short yardage situation.
Into Herbert. Wasn't going to be Young. It was going to be Michael Johnson. A little bit of pressure. And on the punter Moose, no fake this time. And a better punt. Austin, Texas area as the Baylor Bears take over again. Pass over the middle.
Michael told me this week he had a luxury of growing up around all of us. He was getting smacked around. He had to learn.
Brewer back to pass again. He's been good on each of his last 6 attempts. He's going to run it this time. Give up the middle. Brewer the give. Williams over the right side. Join the Marines. Clears away again. Brewer's got to go. Got it away with 1. Brewer steps back. He's got an alley and complete over the middle for Baylor. Brewer hits again. That is Mims. Play pass designed beautifully. Plenty of time. Brewer lobs one end zone. Caught. Touchdown. Point after by Connor Martin. He is good. Kansas turn to try and respond. 2 straight touchdown drives by Baylor. So be Sims from his own 5. Good blocking out in front. Still on his feet. Now dragged down. Try and swing it out that way. That'll go as a run play behind the line of scrimmage, but it's good. Taylor Martin, the junior. Sims again goes in motion. They get it back to Sims. First left, now right. He's got a first down. Low watermark.
They have done that a bunch this year.
Looking up top, Stanley's got a man wide open. Caught. Very nicely done. 36. Empty the backfield. Looking at Sims. Just over. Big play for Kansas. Got to put points on the board. Stanley flushed right. Peels back. Nowhere to go. Rui now from 40. And he is up and through.
The grave digger.
Baylor's going to get the football back from the 4-yard line. Jermichael Hasty slips one tackle, slips another, and finally brought down. He's done a great job.
They protected well. Good protection here.
Brewer going up top. Mims with the catch and brought down. Last quarter and a half, 2 to throw. Give to Williams. There's nowhere to run for Baylor. Haven't called Wise or even Dorrance Armstrong at all as Brewer again airs it out. Brewer looking middle. Abner wide open. He's going to be shoestrung. Williams in the backfield. Little motion. Handoff on the fly. Sweep. And a touchdown for Gavin Holm. Martin. Kansas defense over 200 yards in the last 3 possessions. And Brewer just looking better and better. Short kick to the up man. That's Shadler. A lot of game left in this one. Stanley hits Shadler. Back into the middle of the field. Oh, comes loose. Back to work on the plus side of the field. Double reverse. They're going to throw it. Brewer's wide open. Little trick play dialed up by Baylor. Run the ball extremely well, but Brewer's slaying it all over. Going end zone again, incomplete. Great size, great speed. Handed off to Williams. Bottled up 3 straight touchdown drives for Baylor. Brewer's going to try and run it. He's got wide open real estate on the right side this morning and afternoon. Good snap, good hold. And the kick, though, no good. 20-yard line. Stanley hands it off on the inside. Finally, going to get the snap. Hands it off again to Martin. He's got some room up above the 30. A lot of pressure down the middle. Stanley lets it fly and it drops. Still a long way to go for Stanley and the Jayhawks. They go underneath. Incomplete. And they're just going to play it conservatively. Hand off on the inside to Herbert.
They got to do better in the red zone, guys.
Thanks so much, Leslie. Back to take the opening kick of the second half is Sims. He's going to bring it out. And he's going to be brought down. Khalil Herbert really opened it up. He had 7 carries, 21 yards. He gets the first carry here. Busts it outside. He's out towards the 20. Past the 30. Down the sideline. Still going. And pushed out of bounds. Gets a little rest here. Martin in the backfield. Stanley goes back up the middle. Had some opportunities that went by the wayside. A blitz picked up nicely. Stanley fires. Sims caught. Trying to break a tackle. And finally loves to throw the football. But he's seeing some openings as that one's short hop. Stanley back again. 3 wide. Open man over the middle across the 20 here for Kansas. 3rd and 4. Stanley going to try and take it himself. He's got blockers in front of him. Dives. Load up the middle. Stanley's going to try and keep it. Gets away from one. Get the field goal, their first trip. Stanley's going to call his own number again. The stop on the last play. 2nd and long. Stanley's going to air it out. And short. Trying to come away with points again on another trip.
False start by number 74 of the offense.
Only rushing 3 for Baylor. Stanley, plenty of time, puts it up. Short yard field goal try by Rui. Good snap, good hold, and the kick. A couple of touchdowns. He's had a reception as well. And Baylor's going to get the football back. And a touchback.
Big 12 win for Matt Rule.
Jermichael Hasty in the backfield. He gets the fake. And then
This Kansas defense a little bit in the run game.
There goes Hasty up the middle. Kansas doesn't come up with a stop here. Might be a long day. Is that one incomplete? Pretty good field position, too. Martin back to punt. Gets away. A good one over to Sims.
Really plays well behind him, guys.
Double reverse. And this one sniffed out nicely by the Baylor. From their own 7-yard line, here comes Stanley again. Plenty of time. Another low. Stanley back to pass. He finds Sims up the middle. He's going to be short.
Punter a better situation.
Phil Snow has done a nice job with his defense and their plan going into today's game. Moose, punt going sideways. Good starting field position.
Coach Joe Thomas for a long time in Cleveland.
Wide open look into the flat.
They need some success.
Pass by Brewer to the outside. Caught at the knees.
Eagles this week,
who he also coached for, is 2nd and 6 for Baylor. East Coast guy.
By number 76 of the offense.
Brewer slings it out wide. Hasty made a man miss. Now his 2nd. Big 3rd and 9. Armstrong with pressure going up top. Brewer caught by Mims. Junior out of Arlington, Texas. Hand off to Williams. Got a block on the right side. Made a man miss. 1st and goal just inside the 10-yard line. Williams nowhere.
Coming into this season.
Just 1 sack on the year. Brewer underneath and stop. Miller came in and finished it off. There go quick. Hasty up the middle. Running motion. Handed off. Williams muscling his way in. So Baylor.
I feel like they scored on that 1-yard plunge. They all got into the end zone.
Sims from his own 5-yard line. Handed off. Herbert, which is a plus, but he's left some points out on the board. Trying to do something deep. They had Sims. Now it's picked off.
Leading in the 3rd.
All right, thanks, Sam. Charlie Brewer down to Mims and a drop. Mims not on the field after taking that shot as they try the sweep to Lynch. Setting up the screen. They get it to Williams. Blockers out in front. Chucks one.
Holding by number 52 of the offense.
Brewer back again. Underneath to Williams. Trying to make a man miss.
Delay of game by the offense.
Putting up a 0. Kick angled towards the right side. Takes a good Baylor bounce. Still rolling. What a punt by Martin down to the 5.
Really small.
They hand it off on the inside. Herbert picks up a critical drive as we start the 4th quarter. Stanley escapes one. 3rd down. Kansas just 2 of 12. Gets the completion of the big tight end Bender.
That 5 yards for the first.
Stanley back to pass again. Going sideline. Sims got turned around.
A hole in this defense.
Going out to the left side. Caught. A lot of pressure, and then in the backfield.
Keeping Kansas out of the end zone.
A little bit of pressure on that punt by Moose. Takes a Kansas bounce. Starting to get the run game going, too, as they hand it off to Williams. Big hole right side. Thanks, Leslie. Brewer hands off again. That's Williams over the right side. Another gaping hole.
Brewer and what he's doing throwing the football today.
Hand off again to Williams. Play pass, Brewer on the inside, and he's got Gavin Holmes
running it well.
Give is to Williams over the right side. He's got the edge, brought down to 6 yards.
By number 55 of the offense.
1st and 20. Brewer hands it off to Hasty.
But really, this is the best quarterback play they've gotten all year.
And off to Hasty again, jumping around. Now Brewer, I beg your pardon, on the keeper.
Yeah.
Very prideful. Hasty does get the ball this time. And Martin splits the uprights. Sedgwick tees it up. Sims from his own 2. A lot of running room. Breaks a couple of tackles out over the 40.
Quarterback for Kansas right now.
Dave Beatty, seen enough from Carter Stanley, and Bender gets his first complete.
Florida kids here in Lawrence, Kansas.
Bender had a couple of tough weeks against Iowa State and TCU, as that ball is complete.
Be that a Week 12 game and then a playoff game.
Bender hammered. Bender down the middle, nearly intercepted. Baylor in pretty good shape to pick up their first win of the season and give it to Hasty around the right side. Good block on the outside as well.
Jimmy Graham, college basketball player, good NFL player.
Williams, nice jump over. 6'5", 260. Handed off to Williams again.
Football uniform. He gave up high school football in Ohio his junior year.
Williams with the carry, 3-0 lead. That was the answer. Williams out of the backfield, 27th attempt on 4th down. Brewer still got it. Flushed out to the left. Gonna try and run for it now.
Lineage of great quarterbacks in his family. He had a chance to make a name for himself.
Appreciate their service on the salute to service today here in Kansas. Got to have teamwork in the cockpit, too. There goes Brewer. Back shoulder pass. Is it caught?
That's Wayne.
Yes,
Wainwright.
it is. No one was knocking that ball loose.
No.
Here's Webster's extra point. Got a feeling that Wainwright might be buying dinner when they get back to Waco. Sims from his own 5. More big plays. Yeah. Denzel Mims with another great game today. They go inside. One play.
Well, you got to compliment the quarterback because he gave Mims a chance. And, you know, for Kansas here, we talked to David Beatty.
Brewer and what he was able to do offensively for Baylor. Williams.
Personal foul, grabbing the face mask by number 32 of the defense.
7 for Baylor, 3 for Kansas. Williams.
That were there. Quarterback couldn't make the right throw.
Williams over the left side. Career game as there was a hold. What they wanted to do to this Kansas offensive line. Williams on the outside again. It's stopped.
Close loss to Oklahoma, West Virginia. They got over the hump today.
That's going to be the final play of this ball game. Matt Rule picks up his first win as the head coach of the Baylor Bears.